Hello and welcome to the warehouse. I am your Android Queen 1014. In this installment, we will be premiering I Need to Vent. Thank you and enjoy.
Hi, and welcome again to the warehouse, my ibby shibbies. Alright, so I'm a little medicated, and I thought I would start some playlists for my channel besides doing drag race content. So this will be my official first episode. More of a test run episode. Call it a pilot, if you will. 2. I needs to vent. So, most of the time I will be out of drag, and the content of these videos will be me venting. Whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, something that irks me, grinds my gears. It can be any emotion. Whether I'm walking down the street and something bothers me, whether I am somewhere and something bothers me, or if something I read bothers me. Like today, for instance. I will share it with you because I need to vent. So today I read that Netflix bought a slot or whatever for Friends, the TV show Friends. And I'm like, why? Because I read a little bit that they were kicking off all these other shows, which Netflix tends to normally do. So we're kind of used to it by now, right? So when I was reading this, they were removing pretty good shows. American Dad, Futurama, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, just to name a few. Some original Netflix shows that really didn't do so well, apparently. I thought some of them were funny, like the Maria Bamford comedy special. It was a little out there, but I thought it was funny because I like her and I enjoy her comedy. So they bought this slot for Friends, kicking off more shows, and I'm like, but why though? Because I already know for a fact that Friends is already syndicated for reruns on a lot of television networks. And each time there is a rerun, most of them are marathons, mind you. Now, I don't know if there's some kind of in the contract, if there's a marathon, how the money works, but how I know of it, they get paid per episode. So, I was like, they're already getting paid from all these different TV networks that it's already on. And like, oh, Brad, 1014, American Dad, Futurama, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia has reruns too. Well, yeah, they do have reruns, but they're not that many networks as Friends is. But that's not the real big issue here. That was all that made me need to vent. What made me need to vent was, okay, I'm probably going to get some backlash, but that's fine. And sorry, totally not sorry about it. It's just my personal opinion. It's my palate. And I just don't think Friends is a good show. I know others agree with me, and I know a lot are probably going to disagree with me. But that's your opinion. And this is my opinion. I'm allowed to my opinion. However, I personally think it is unfair for Netflix to do that and kick off all these other TV shows. In my opinion. Because some of these shows that are on Netflix is good. And if I want to be nostalgic, then I don't want to watch Friends. I want, when it comes to Netflix, mainly, I do want to watch good movies, new movies, old movies, what have you. Good documentaries. I'm a huge documentary person. I watch hell of a lot of them all the time. However, I just want new content. Stop bringing back old stuff. It's okay. And this is another thing. Sorry, I just like bing in my head. I did a little bit of research on this, and Friends in DVD and download sales is one of the highest ranking. And why do they have to keep it on Netflix if a bunch of people already own it on DVD and are downloaded? Why can't these people just pop it up in the DVD player like most people do? Excuse my little voice there. Why can't they click on their phone or their little iPad or whatever the fuck it is, iTab thing, and watch it if they have it? Do they really need to put it on Netflix? I just don't understand. I don't get it. Now you guys are probably going to be like, well, American Dad and all this stuff wasn't that good too. Well, yeah, it's funny at least. And I personally find adult cartoon humor funny. And Always Sunny in Philadelphia, again, doesn't really have a premise, just like Friends, but at least it's funny. Because with Friends, I don't find it funny. When it premiered, I was in my like teens or my early teens, let's just say probably. I didn't find it funny then. I didn't find it funny in my late teens. I didn't find it funny in my 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, 30s. I'm going to stop because I'm a little old. I don't want to reveal my age. But it doesn't matter when I watched it in any period of time up until this point in my life, because every time I watched it, I didn't personally find it funny. The only thing from that show that I find is funny is when Lisa Kudrow did the Smelly Cat. That's the only thing, and everybody outplayed it and made it not funny anymore. So, we need to make it funny. And it's one of these shows that you can just like jump into, and you don't really need to go back and watch the show to really understand what the fuck is going on. Now, within other shows, you can do that in those shows that I'm talking about that got canceled. You do kind of need to go back to kind of see what's going on in some relationships. With Friends, it didn't really matter because everybody was fucking everybody, then everybody was fighting with everybody, and then everybody was breaking up with everybody, and then everybody was getting back and fucking again. It was the same fucking shit. There was no real family connection or anything like that. And at least with these shows, there was a sense of a bond. These people went on adventures. These people went on journeys with each other, whether it have been through very dramatic ways, as in taking drugs or drinking or doing really obscure adventures. But in animation, they can get away with that. And with Friends, that's not something that I got from it. If I have to jump into something and I can't really, if I can't go back and I jump into something, it's just not worth watching because there's no storyline, there's no development for me. Now, so Friends is one of those shows that you could jump into any season and not have to go back and rewatch any beginning episodes to really know what was going on. And that's just my opinion. Now, some of you might say, oh, the other shows they don't have that. They don't have that character development, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, they kind of do. Now, it's subtle, but again, it's animation. That's just the gig. That's the show. They can get away with it. They can get away with being dramatic and extra if they want to. With real live actors, you can't really do much. Now, you can, which Friends didn't do. I like to watch shows where there is a message. There we go. There is a message. I don't get a message from friends. And I understand the hype of Friends. Don't get me wrong. However, again, I want a message. Give me a message. And please just let us watch some fucking new shit, Netflix. Bring some fucking... Stop remaking stupid bullshit that we don't need remade anymore. Look, we want some new stuff. At least I want some new stuff. Did you see this palette right here? It needs some new stuff on it. We need some new shit. Get with the program. Anyway, so that's pretty much how these videos are gonna work on Needz to Vent. Just vent about a little something. Maybe you agree or disagree with me. Whether or not you agree or disagree with me, let me know in the comments how you feel. Let me know in the comments what irks you, what grinds your gears, what pisses you off, and maybe I'll do a video about it. You don't know. There might be millions of us who are feeling the same way. At least I can vent for y'all, or you can just get on the camera and vent yourself. But that's fine. I understand some people want it too shy, keep discreet. Anyways, again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I would totally appreciate it, bundles. And again, welcome, or not welcome. Again, thank you for watching and coming to The Warehouse. I'm Brad, aka your Android Queen, 1014, signing out. Toodles.